Okay, so for this, first of all, if you don't know how to create a new project, just remember you go to File, New, Java Project, and then name it. And then you're going to click on the source folder and then go File, New, Class, and then name the class. And then inside, once you've named it, make sure that you click on the checkbox that says Include Public Static Void. That's your main method. Remember, when you name these things, just make it one word and don't start with a number. Okay, so basically this right here, I've taken from the dice, the random generator from the dice app that we did. I've just copied part of the code. And basically this is, to start out, this is all the code that you're going to need. You can delete all that other stuff. And what you're going to do right here is you're going to change this message to start out. I mean, it's asking you to basically guess. I would prompt the user here saying, hey, look, you got 7 guesses to guess what this randomly generated number is from 1 to 100. And then print the message out. This is going to get your number here. Now, if you can recall, you have to change something about this to let it pick a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to see if you can figure that out. After that, I would prompt the user, so do something like this. Or if you just don't want to do a system.out.println, line, instead of having 2 lines, just put a message in here. You can do that as well, but you can say something to the effect of, this is your first guess. Then all you're going to do is you're going to use that scanner.nextInt to get stored in another variable you're going to create, probably called guess. So int guess equals, the scanners.nextInt. Then what you're going to do is you need to start out 3 if statements. You're going to take a look at what their guess is. You're going to basically say if the guess is greater than the roll, in this case, then you just have to print out you got to guess less. And the same thing happens if it's smaller, then you have to say greater. If they hit it, then if they guess what the number is in the first guess, you say, hey, you win. At that point, all you have to do is just copy and paste those lines of code. So this says instead of guess 1, you're going to have guess 2, and then they're going to have 3 more if statements, and you're going to have to tell them if it's higher, lower, or if they got the right number. And just remember, all you're doing is it's a simple if statement. If, in parentheses, the guess equals the roll, then, or guess greater than the roll, or guess less than the roll, and then do your code. And that's it. It's a fairly simple program. It'll just take you a lot of copying and pasting and then changing bits and pieces out. The reality is, if you follow the instructions for each higher or lower, it should really only take you about 7 times to guess any number between 1 and 100. It shouldn't take that long. But I hope this helps. Let me know if it doesn't. I'll be glad to clarify.